I'm trying to think how I got into craft beer, like kind of heavy. I remember the first time I moved to Louisville, and I asked him where the best chicken
Have
was.
you moved to Louisville multiple times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Phrasing, but I just wanted to be clear on that.
Years ago, and then I moved again back in 2009.
Okay.
But he invited me to go to BBC in St. Matthews. We were going to go there to get chicken wings. I'd never heard of it. I said, what is that? He goes, well, they make their own beer. And I was like, they can't buy Miller Lite? I mean, what? Why do they make their own beer? I mean, I just didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got into some of their different beers there. And I was a Warthog. I guess I hung out there for about 20 years.
BBC was one of those like places. I can imagine they had that conversation with people. You guys go, what? You got any actual beer on tap?
Mm-hmm.
Many times, but they were huge for converting so many people. We used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Drink beer into the craft beer world. And you're like, start out with blonde ales, and then some bartender convinces you to try a pale ale and then try an IPA. Like, shout outs to BBC for being the
it brought me along. I mean, I guess it did a lot of people.
Yeah,
so.
well, me too. Yeah,
I think even though it probably predates myself and Moeller, I mean, it's unintentionally or maybe very intentionally like the biggest precursor to craft beer in Louisville.
Yeah.
Was it the first brewery?
It's probably
first in Kentucky post-Prohibition.
That sounds about right to me. Yeah, yeah, because Brownings was after them, I think.
Yes, for sure.
Cumberland certainly was.
Cumberland was 2000.
2001. So I can't think of anybody that would have been, around.
Who were they? Were they 91 or 92?
That sounds right. You have Kevin Gibson's book around here somewhere, but
so yeah, I mean,
right.
it's definitely a Louisville institution that did bring a lot of people into the craft beer fold,
and they were kind of in that first wave. Like they were getting started around the same time as like Sierra Nevada was getting big, and like Sam Adams was really starting to catch on. So in the grand scheme of things, they kind of stayed more local or whatnot.
And it's such a perfect name. I mean, we've been saying BBC, but it's Bluegrass Brewing Company, which is just it's perfect for the.
It's good that you clarified that.
Yeah.
Everybody should know.
Everybody should know that's what we're talking
BBC.
about.
It really got me opened up a whole new world for
Company.
Me. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you start Robb's Beer Talk then specifically?
I just wanted to do something kind of creative and fun, and the Beer Talk channel I guess it kind of never really morphed into what I wanted it to. My whole idea was to do something that I'd like to see. I go on YouTube and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to see that. And I just never kind of got there. I did some.
Did.
Well, it's all dependent.
Okay, so I once watched, and you're an old man. That's fine.
Established, right? I admitted to
he
that.
makes fun of me.
I watched a 12-minute video of you driving around the city trying to find a 40.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great. That was epic.
Completely forgot about that one.
That's
epic.
That's so stupid. You can't find a 40 in Middletown.
well, you're in the right neighborhood now. I'll tell you that.
You qualified it with Middletown, but
but that's wrong. This is
there's a
2022
an audience,
a turkey in every oven, a 40 in every corner gas station.
I like 40s. I don't know if you guys don't.
Do you like Old English at all?
That's my favorite.
Old English is fantastic.
We won a blind taste test of cheap
had
grocery store beers a few weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they won. Well, very cool. Very, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook. I know you share all the links on everything.
Yeah, I have all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
you have all the stuff. But the thing that I want to really talk about though is TikTok, because I feel like you could talk about beer on TikTok. Why don't you?
I didn't really. I know about it. I'm not saying never heard of TikTok. I know about it, but I don't really know anything as far as how long it is or I know nothing about it.
When I first